Hi students, this is Sivakumar, 10th Standard Mathematics, chapter number 1. Continuation of exercise 1.5, now problem number 7. Look at that. A function f from set of all real numbers to real numbers and the function g from same capital R to capital R or defined by f of x equals x power 5 and g of x equals x power 4. Have to verify f and g are 1 to 1 and also f dot g is 1 to 1. Okay, already we have proved one problem. This is a condition for proving that 1 to 1 for all a1 comma a2 belong to the set A. If we prove f of a1 equals f of a2 implies a1 equals a2, we can say f is an 1 to 1 function. Very important note. Now we can prove. Not proof, actually we have to verify whether it is 1 to 1 or not. Right, now I take a f of x that is equal to x power 5. Consider f of x1 that is equal to f of x2. Two different functions, one is x1, another one x2. If I prove x1 is equal to x2, then we can say f is an 1 to 1 function. Here x, here x1. So replace x by x1 over here. You will be getting x power 1, x1 power 5. Here x, here x2. Replace x by x2 over here. You will be getting x2 power 5. What's the power here? 5. 5 is an odd number, correct? For eliminating that 5, taking fifth root on both sides. Fifth root on both sides. x1 power 5, x2 power 5. Taking fifth root means you have to write 1 by 5 in the power. That is the fifth root. If it's a square root, you will be writing 1 by 2 in the power. Cubed root 1 by 3 and fifth root is 1 by 5. Here also 1 by 5. So what it is called? Fifth root. 5 get cancelled. So we have proved x1 and x2. So remember, if the powers or odd numbers, can write x1 equals x2. Suppose if the powers are even number, have to introduce plus or minus. Remember, that is very important note. Here x1 equals x2, we have proved. Already told you, by considering f of x1 equals f of x2, if we prove x1 and x2 are equal, we can say that is an 1 to 1 function. So f is an 1 to 1 function, which implies f is an 1 to 1 function. Let it be first subdivision. Now we take that second subdivision, that is we have to verify g is 1 to 1 or not. So I take the function g of x. What is g of x? X power 4. Consider g of x1 that is equal to g of x2, which implies replace x by x1, you will be getting x1 power 4 and replace x2 by x by x2, so you will be getting x2 power 4. Look at the powers. 4 even number. So for eliminating that 4, taking, since the power is 4, you have to write taking fourth root on both sides. Fourth root on both sides, x power 4, x2 power 4. Fourth root means you have to try to 1 by 4 the power. So 4 get cancelled. So x1 that is equal to x2. Since power 4 is an even number, already told you, you have to introduce plus or minus symbol. Plus or minus. So we have x1 equals x2 as well as x1 equals minus x2. If we prove x1 equals x2 only one-to-one function, we have double result. What are the x1 equals x2 as well as x1 that is equal to minus x2. Therefore, G is not an one-to-one function. Not an one-to-one. Here it's a one-to-one function. F is an one-to-one function. G is not an one-to-one function. Okay. Now, for your reference, I write here x1 comma x2 belong to R, set of real numbers. Here also we can write x1 comma x2 belongs to R. Okay, because F from R to R, G from R to R. Now third part, we have to verify f dot g is one-to-one. So we have to find out f dot g first. So f dot g, introduce x, f, write g of x inside the brackets, then f write as it is. The g of x can be replaced by x power 4. Outside the brackets we have the function f. Go to f. We have x power 5. That x should be replaced by bracket power 5. Inside the brackets you have to write x power 4 equals x power of power. Now you have to multiply both the powers. 4 5s are 20. So which implies f dot g of x that is equal to x power 20. Now consider f dot g of x1 that is equal to f dot g of x2, which implies replace x by x1 over here, we will be getting x1 power 20. Like that, replace x by x2, we will be getting x2 power 20. If the powers or even numbers, same number, even numbers, can straight away write. You don't need to take the 20th root on both sides. Straight away write x1 equal plus or minus x2. Remember, when you have even numbers in the power, you have to introduce plus or minus. Yes, which implies x1 equals x2 as well as x1 equals minus x2. Already I told you, if you prove only x1 equals x2, we can say that is an one-to-one function. We have x1 equals x2 as well as x1 equals minus x2. Therefore, f dot g is not an one-to-one function. So problem number 7 is over. I'll be teaching problem number 8 in the next video. Thank you, children.